Today I would be talking about the CLV, or the customer lifetime value. Sandeep has previously spoken about the same metric, that is the CLV, and he has already talked about how it is the most important metric, or how much it is crucial for the businesses in today's economy. And I would be continuing with that, just talking more into the details about how different personas or the different teams in the business make use of this KPI and eventually increase the CLV into the daily ongoing decisions and the actions which they have been taking. So just to the start with, like, whenever there is an executive board meeting wherein it happens on a recurring basis, be it monthly or quarterly, the first of the thing wherein businesses discuss and want to identify the new opportunities or risk, and they want to drive the decisions. And usually with this data driven economy, everyone wants to try to increase the CLV, and they want to understand the behavior of the different customer segments. To have that, there are different teams which are involved in ensuring the success of this metric, be it your acquisition, engagement, retention, customer service, product, finance. And they, instead of they're working in silos. The idea is all of them sitting together and talking about how they, each one of them contributes in generating the higher CLV and increasing it. To start with, that is with the acquisition team. So this is the team which plays a key role in creating the brand awareness and bringing the customers and acquiring them into the funnel. So this team basically understands what are the channels which are generating the high customer lifetime value, and what are the campaigns which is increasing the CLV. They keep a track on whether LinkedIn is performing better or whether Facebook is performing better, not in just terms of the acquisition of the new customers, but also ensuring that the customers acquired are generating higher value, are retaining for a longer duration. So they keep a track onto these demographic profiles of these customers, the channels which are driving the better high value customers. So then it comes towards the engagement team, and how this engagement team works is like, this team is actually an emotional connection between the brand and the customers, and this team needs to take care of the customers are being satisfied with the kind of content which is being provided. So they usually ensure that what is the kind of the content which is engaging these customers, and ensuring that what are my customers who are developing for the content base. They keep a track on it, ensure they have a higher retention and eventually a higher CLV. Then there's a retention team which along works closely with the engagement team, and this retention team is lifeblood of most of the subscription industries. They need to ensure that all of their customers are happy. They need to ensure that they are able to identify the churn in time and increase the renewal rates. This team plays a key role in understanding the engagement data and the consumption behavior, ensure what the customer likes, and accordingly provide the personalized offers and the campaigns. After this retention team, we have another team which also closely works with the retention team and the engagement team, which is the customer service team. There's a slight difference between the way these two teams work. So the customer team, service team has a platform wherein now we are able to identify, okay, which is my customer who is generating the high value. Whenever a customer or the client calls onto their desk to understand or to cancel a subscription, they know, okay, this customer is generating a high value to me. What kind of offer should I provide to this customers to retain this customer? Also, they are able to identify based on their previous behavior as well as the engagement, what are the other cross sell and the upsell items. Along with all of these four teams, we have the most important another team, which is the product team, which also plays a very key role in increasing the CLV. This team ensures that how to identify the customer when it's onboarded, how to reduce the friction in the customer onboarding. They need to ensure what are the variations in the product which they need to bring in, and identifying the positioning of the product to the right segments. They are aware, like, okay, what is the kind of the customer this is, what would be the kind of product they would like, and ensure end-to-end flow is proper. Then the last and the critical one is again the finance team, who is the one who is spending most of the things, and they need to ensure that the spend optimization is being done. They already understand the ROI for different acquisition channels. They know that the Facebook is generating higher ROI than the LinkedIn, or my direct mail or display, whatever is working better, and they ensure that, okay, they are spending onto the right channels. and acquiring the high value subscribers. So this is how like the different teams work together in generating and ensuring that the businesses are leading with CLTV as a number one KPI. In the next session, Ish would be covering more about the maturity model and the capability dimensions required to drive the CLTV in a proper way in an organization.